happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
What's up, Jay? I don't know that throat clear anywhere.
Nigga recognize you by your throat. That's wild. Wow.
Toxic, I recognize you. Toxic, I recognize you by your ass.
Yo, Dion, you in a Madden game?
Yeah.
I bet.
Recognize you by them sheets.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. But you often say that sort of opens the play.
You said about that pussy.
Short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and mix some things up.
On second down, Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Hey, Milton?
Catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Oh.
This is an offense near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Nah, ain't no way, bro.
H8 on first and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
He didn't take over after Campbell, bro. That's 2012, bro.
7-7 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done.
When that nigga on QB1?
Put that one behind him, galvanize himself.
John Frank. Nah, not QB1, second chance you.
He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here's
Auburn did have a black ass nigga that could run after Cam.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Nah, facts, P. Facts, bro.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it.
Cam Newton better than Tim Tebow, bro. Nick Marshall, yeah. Nick Marshall can run. He ended up playing DB when he went to the league, didn't he?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Yeah, big body.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh.
Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted, and now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
But I'm going back to being that team in like 08, 07, 08.
This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. That 2nd down play nets a -4. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
I mean, you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you
talking
change
about
that
Oregon?
just because you're down a touchdown?
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Yeah.
Pollard going to try the right side.
They don't never wear the same shit.
Forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. Pushes past him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26.
They be going to Washington and fucking BYU and shit.
On play action, Prescott. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And the red zone precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Pollard.
Yeah.
Diving for the end zone, and he is in.
Yeah, it'd be like, yeah, bro, it'd be like this. Basketball and football.
Extra
Especially
point attempt here
basketball.
still to come.
Yeah.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. It's Hill, complete. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They got killed me.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles, is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. Sometimes that lasts. You can move forward from there.
Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And that will be 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on it.
Noel tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point.
Ooh.
Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
Yeah, Candace always start off like 4 or 5-0 on a soft schedule.
That would feel disappointing.
H.A. now up the middle.
I ain't gonna say always, but they've done it a couple times in recent years, bro. Started off 4-0 or some shit.
Was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish
the
what
Big
they
12
did
is
to get
soft.
into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Tua going to throw. Throw caught by H.A.
Bro, come on with that, man. That's a screen.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Come on, bro. They Madden on some dumb shit. How'd you call illegal contact on a screen pass? I'm getting blocked. What?
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bro.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Tua. And this is caught.
This stuff out of bounds.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
H.A. is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the
What the
football.
fuck is that?
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a big game.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Make this
5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking.
Hey, you know, got to it.
The vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he got where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And they snap him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
They came back.
Taking it about the 36. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
And then got you
They've
bricked
been
up.
moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah,
Like I said, yes, I am bricked up. That's crazy.
Here's Tua. Firing quickly, but it's
Let me see what channel they came on. They on ABC.
Any route thrown,
Yeah.
when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind.
What that mean? ESPN got it
Catching
too.
the ball,
On
timing it up
streaming.
with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
I told you he was like that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
That nigga lefty got that rocket, nigga.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down. Prescott from the gun. Oh, struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Man, I threw that shit. Hey,
damn, this back to their own 34-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the
P, wake up, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, they concentrating. I feel you.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. Now he's loose, got it left sideline. The way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 54 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport, they say the great athletes they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And an incomplete pass. Stop the clock here with just over a minute to play and half number 1.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They've had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9. Again, it's A-Chain. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Give up the middle to A-Chain. Able to fight through, and now the rookie's free. He's still on his feet, and all the way down to the 33-yard line. 46 yards on the play.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the 3rd and then carry that over to the 4th.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. First down, they go back to A-Chain. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's a toss left for A-Chain. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 24.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Dallas.
Going to run again here with Pollard. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
2nd and 5. Now Prescott going to change the play. Second and 5. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Play action now, Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Christian Wilkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On play action, Prescott out to his left. Escapes the sack. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get apparently when you try to take on a Pro Bowl quarterback. And what a play there. Make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's turns it into 6.
And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first
Yo, excuse me.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches,
good, y'all?
You're looking for effort and execution.
Appreciate
Even though the
it.
scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out
What y'all on, y'all? Y'all playing? Y'all hooping?
who's going to keep their heads up.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
How many we got?
Michael Gallup, 54 yards.
All right, give me a
And
second.
the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
My bad, I was on the phone.
First down Miami as they get
Bro, that
You said
nigga
what?
Pete, that nigga high again, bro.
2 scores on the
Yeah.
plus side. Still
Yo,
tied
P,
in
what
this
you on,
fourth
bro?
quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking
I'm about to call you. I'm about to call you, Pete. Pick up.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First down.
Hey, pick up, man.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Pick up the phone,
We'll
dude.
take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards.
I thought you said he was ass.
Take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down. puts them
Man,
back in their heels.
man, let me see your eyes, man. What
They
you?
bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with
Yo, who all trying to hoop
and not
in
playing
here?
with fear.
Me and Toxic going hoop.
10, it's Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield.
Ooh, and all of y'all in Madden game?
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing
Dion, you in the Madden game?
the key here. Grind out some
Yeah, me and
yardage,
Seth playing
work
right
on
now.
that clock, see if you can continue
Oh,
to
okay.
take it down.
Y'all two trying to hoop when y'all done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna have to play next time, though.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the
Alright.
defense.
Well, Ghost in here. I'll hit up Ghost.
What are they gonna do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he
That's
is
crazy.
in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a third
I'll hit up
and 7
Sykes
as
here.
that one officially a loss
Since
of
y'all saying it goes
run
fast.
blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, they missed that.
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
Yeah.
He had just one target in the first half,
It's
incomplete.
a
Now
40-yarder, bro.
Straight down the middle.
Man.
Going back to him, though. Find him.
Oh,
Christ.
He takes it in, doesn't let
that
it
is
bounce.
so
He takes it at the
infuriating.
2.
This is the second year in a row this man beat us like this on a fucking fourth quarter drive. Like.
24 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yes, this is literally last year. This is exactly how it happened. This is exactly how it happened.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the
Yeah,
drive.
my allergies been going stupid. You up here, Phil.
Our fan base is giving Dan Lennon his because of that fourth down attempt, but I was ready. But goddamn.
Prescott now on 2nd down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make the play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I secondary game play all that great either.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Right, hey, Troy Franklin did his thing today. He was going back.
And this effort won't be
Bro, did you see they call that shit incomplete when he first called? I'm like, how? What do we have out here? Stevie fucking Wonder calling the
So
game, bro?
trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to
Fourth quarter yard.
This is college. Second of all, my business.
Here's 1st and 10.
Nah, that nigga, he got a master's in college football. That's crazy.
But not before he takes it inside the 40.
That L hurts
Clock
so
management
bad,
definitely
bro.
critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make
The
sure
only
they
thing
have a
I
chance
don't
to
like
win this
about
ball
that
game.
fucking fourth
This
down,
is
stop
1st and
running
10.
these fucking straight outs, bro. Like, you're cutting the field in half. Everyone
Prescott.
knows the direction we're in the basketball.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Yeah, our offense. I don't know why that's the 4th down call. Like, stop running that goddamn play. At
Here's
least
1st down.
not like for a while. Everyone knows it's coming.
Here's Prescott. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting.
I like Dan because Dan Lannon's going to put his glass on the table. I appreciate Coach like that.
6 yards away. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game.
That's the questionable
Here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost. All right, come on.
They gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick.
Yeah, you going in on your team, bro.
Tick.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial.
Like I said, I respect the gamble, but
and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum.
Stop the fucking sprint rollouts, man.
3rd down. Here's H.A.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A-chain here. They stay on the ground. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
On 2nd down, a run by A-chain.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On gain of 2, makes it 3rd down and 10.
Let's go, sunshine! Ain't tough, boys!
They're right here. 3rd down and 10. Now Tua going to change the play. On the handoff, it's A-chain. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
We're going to have to win out. That was just a fucking blunder by Colorado. My goodness.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. Sanders' kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Yo.
Here's 1st and 10.
You.
Prescott. Able to find Gallup. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
I don't know.
Here's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
in respect, too, they're going to be last in standing after that's done when the switches happen.
No, they're going to the Big 12.
Oh, they are.
Nice. And he will get out of bounds. That stops the clock, but 2-yard gains definitely not what you're looking for at this juncture.
Yeah, they was definitely in talk.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Where they going?
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yo.
This definitely
with Selman Fisher, Cincinnati, UCL.
Down here. Here's Dak. He takes this one down.
That's a fact.
To the 30.
Good game, sir.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles.
Y'all ready to hoop?